Sydney reopened its bars and clubs. Yes, after 9 months of shutdowns, they were allowing people to return to nightlife, letting up to 50 people on the dance floor. Weddings and funerals could even resume too, with less restrictions. Australia's been super strict with COVID, closing its borders early on and even telling its citizens they cannot leave the country. And it worked. For multiple months, the country of 25 million people only had a small handful of cases each day. So it was time to start reopening. But then something happened.
Tonight, the hope is that we can get this COVID cluster under control.
Air crew, like flight attendants and pilots, flew into Sydney. They were supposed to quarantine in their hotel, but they snuck out and brought COVID-19 back to Sydney. Pretty soon, an outbreak occurred and more than 80 cases were reported, which prompted nearby states to shut some borders.
The contact tracing teams in overdrive. Hundreds of venues have been visited by the 90 cases linked to the Avalon cluster.
So that whole nightclub thing is questionable. And remember, it's summertime in Australia. That's prime nightlife season. So why not ban flight crews from coming altogether? Well, it's not that easy. More than 3,000 flight crew pass through Sydney each week. And it's not just passenger travel. There is a lot of cargo as well, and even the vaccines that need to come through air transportation. Those members of flight crew who left their hotels were fined $750. And now Sydney is actually putting police to monitor the hotels to make sure that no one sneaks out again. The Sydney story is actually not that uncommon. A similar thing happened when I was in Hong Kong. We went weeks without new COVID cases, but then a flight crew member brought COVID back into the community, causing a massive spike and shutdowns all over the city. Even Taiwan, which has been called the success story around the globe, just reported a case somehow got in. The lesson is this: it's hard, if not impossible, to contain this virus. Even if you close your borders, eventually someone has to come in, and one of them probably has COVID and doesn't even know it. Places that have successfully gotten rid of COVID have something in common: apps. Yes, apps. In places like Singapore or mainland China, residents are required to use location tracking apps to enter most stores or businesses. That means if and when there is a confirmed COVID case, everyone who has come into contact with that person is quickly notified and prevented from being in contact with others. So why don't more places use it? Well, privacy concerns. Many people just don't want the government to have that kind of easily accessible information. New York is trying to roll out similar apps, but for them to be effective, a lot of people have to use them. In the end, let's hope that the stricter policies will prevent this from happening again, and that people will make smarter decisions and respect quarantine rules. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about location tracking apps? While you're at it, check out more of my videos, subscribe to my channel, and find me online at Uptin.